This person is on Twitter, and they said that this is one of the most appalling things that they have ever read. Think about that for a minute. One day, you are the social justice weirdo beacon of hope. Your race, your gender, your sexual preference will all be used in arguments against all of the bigots and racists out there. And they're going to virtue signal, and they're going to talk about how much they respect you as long as you are willing to say and do exactly what they say. But the moment you have an opinion that goes against the narrative, they will eat you alive, and you become nothing but another privileged white person in their eyes. The oppression Olympics always eats its own. I have been talking about this for 2 years now. I have learned over the last 2 years that the problem is even worse than I initially thought. And it's funny because Hollywood, the mainstream media, continue to pander to these people, but the reality of it is they're not that big in numbers, but Hollywood shines this light on these small group of minority people that just act like victims, and they want to treat every situation as an ultimate victimized situation. But the reality of it is these people are not as prominent as the mainstream in Hollywood pretend that they are. But now we have Daisy Ridley. You know, a day ago, she was a woman that you need to respect, and how dare you criticize a woman in a Star Wars movie? How dare you criticize the writing around this female character? You are a bigot, and she is a hero for all. And now today, she's just another privileged white person because she dared to say something that didn't fall in line with the narrative. Tomorrow, we'll probably get an apology from her, and she will probably donate to all types of charities. I hope Daisy doesn't bend the knee, but we're like 2 weeks out from the Rise of Skywalker. I'm sure Disney's going to have her do something. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Daisy Ridley faces backlash over privileged comments. I hope she can learn from her ignorance. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker actress Daisy Ridley has attracted criticism following a recent interview in The Guardian. Daisy, who plays the scavenger-turned-Jedi apprentice Rey in the franchise, made comments in response to a question about privilege. When talking about her private education, Daisy replied by suggesting that she is no more privileged than her Star Wars co-star John Boyega, which has been met with heavy criticism on social media. Ridley was asked if her background, including private boarding school and relatives who are established in the industry, has helped her navigate the world of celebrity easier than her peers. And this is where you messed up, Daisy. You actually thought for yourself. The star replied, "The privilege I have? How? No, genuinely how?" When the reporter, whatever the reporter's name is, explained she meant in terms of class and wealth and wasn't criticizing her, Ridley went on to suggest that her experiences weren't too dissimilar of those of her co-star John Boyega. Oh, Daisy. This is a crucial mistake to the social justice weirdo crowd. This is no. Now, as long as you are marching with the narrative and you're saying the right things, you as a female, a white female, you are allowed to be their beacon of hope. But how dare you compare yourself to an African American? Oh, no. This is not what the SJW weirdos accept. And now you are facing cancellation. Oh. Boyega, who plays Finn in the franchise, was raised in South London by British Nigerian immigrant parents and applied for hardship funds. She says, well, no, because John grew up on a council estate in, is it Peckham or Peckham? Anyway, and I think me and him are similar enough that no, the actress continued. Over on Twitter, people aren't impressed at all by her statements and took the opportunity to share their disappointment. Just be warned, there's some strong language ahead. Here's this person. Disappointed but not surprised by Daisy Ridley. These are the results when you create a context in which upper middle class get to succeed and the privilege is especially apparent in the UK performance industry. Wow. Disappointed in Daisy, but hoping she can learn from her ignorance. One of the most appalling things about this Daisy Ridley interview is that in her 4 years of headlining one of the biggest franchises on earth, this is so painfully evidently the first time anyone has truly invited her to critically confront and examine her own privilege. Daisy Ridley refusing to accept that she's privileged because she had a private education and her dad on an OBE. It's not it, Chief. Just say yes and go. Seriously, F this interview. How do we live in a world where Daisy Ridley doesn't recognize her privilege and life experience is different than John Boyega? Angry emoji. Woo! We have reached angry emoji stage, ladies and gentlemen. Daisy Ridley really seems to think that she, a white woman born into immersed privilege, a well-connected family in the entertainment biz, is about the same life experience hardship-wise as John Boyega, a dark-skinned black man with Nigerian parents who grew up in Peckham. I love how he built this narrative. This is how you do the SJW narrative right here. You build it up a dark-skinned black man with Nigerian parents. The white girl. Oh, no. You are privileged if you are a white girl in the oppression Olympics. There's always someone more oppressed than you. Yeah, Daisy messed up here. The middle of her Guardian interview is actually painful. This is one of the most appalling, out-of-touch things I've ever read.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
She argues that it was a large chatty family that gave her the confidence to be an actor and not 9 years at a specialist performing arts boarding school. This is one of the most appalling, out-of-touch things I have ever read. Imagine being so privileged in your life that reading an interview with Daisy Ridley is one of the most appalling and out-of-touch things you have ever read. Imagine that. This person is on Twitter, and they said that this is one of the most appalling things that they have ever read. Think about that for a minute. So the point here is, I'm always right. These people are freaks. They are psychos. They will defend Daisy Ridley. They will act like they care about her. They will act like they care about representation and diversity and having women at the forefront until that person says one thing that they don't agree with. One thing that they believe isn't true for whatever crazy reason that they've built it up in their head. And now look at this. It is full on cancel Daisy Ridley. This is why you never, ever, ever bend the knee to the SJW mob. These people are absolutely detached from reality. They don't deserve any respect. I'm going to be interested to see how Daisy Ridley clarifies this, because there's no way to... we're going to see if this picks up steam on social media. We're going to see how she responds to it. But I'm sure Disney definitely wants this to go away. They definitely don't want the star of The Rise of Skywalker in a battle with the same people that they've been pandering to for the last 5 years. This is fantastic. This is beautiful. This is exactly what we talk about. SJWs eat each other alive. It never fails. It is always so entertaining to watch. It's so entertaining to watch their hyperbole, and this is one of the most appalling things I've ever heard. How dare a woman speak on her experiences in her own life? Oh, that is so appalling suddenly. Before, it was respect women, respect their journey, respect their power. They are equal to us all. And then, oh, because the woman said something you don't like, because the woman literally just talked about her upbringing and her experiences, suddenly that's one of the most appalling things you've ever heard. Talk about privilege. But anyway, I'm going to continue to cover these types of stories. I love it. It's fantastic. Disney, you deserve this. You deserve this for all of the social justice marketing. This is the crowd you've wanted. This is the crowd you wanted right here, and you have them now. You have them. Imagine 2 weeks out from the end of the sequel trilogy, and fans of this movie, the number one thing they're concerned with is that Daisy Ridley didn't feel that she was more privileged than anyone else. That's their concern. You did this, Disney. You did this, Lucasfilm. You deserve no sympathy whatsoever, and you're not going to get any of it from me. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How long do you think it's going to take for Daisy Ridley to release a statement to clarify her privileged comments? I give it 24 to 48 hours. We'll see. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Solo lost money. Thank you very much. I can't even tell. I'm so excited about this. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.